All right, let's start this off real quick. Before we even do the introductions, if your life was a movie, would anybody watch it, bro?
Ooh.
My nigga.
That's heavy. I love it.
Alright, no, it's
I
like
you stepped right into that too.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I've been feeling good, bro. First of all, let's do
Oh, my fault. You already know, man. It's the session.
Boys about to check his email.
No, man. I'm just getting the notes ready. Listen, it's the sessions. We back, man. It's Thursday. We actually on the Thursday.
On time and on schedule.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just glad y'all tapped in. It's your man, Uncle Shell.
It's your boy Fly Top.
You already know, man. So it's another special one, right? I'm going to continue to say that because that's the energy we always want to have, bro.
They all special.
They all special, my nigga.
Like your grandma, like your grandma used to say. They all special,
They all
baby.
special. I don't know, y'all know different, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I
I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I always love to do the check-in, but we're going to make sure we do this intro first because we got a special guest here, man. I'm going to let you introduce yourself. Talk to the people.
What's going on, everybody? This is OG Ron. What's happening with family?
Talk to him.
You already know, so
Talk to him, man.
it's a pleasure to be here.
Hey, man.
I've been excited all day. Coming to talk to my people, you know what I'm saying? So it's always love. It's always love, for sure.
Tides hat?
You know what time
Go Tides.
Go
Shout
Tides.
out home team.
Go Tides.
You definitely got to run for the soul, you know what I mean? You definitely got to run for the soul.
Go Tides. I got deep ties.
Yeah.
He does.
That's how, you know what I mean?
VA love again.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming through, man.
Thank you for
that
being
for
here.
Thank you for having me, for
You
sure.
already know, bro. We had to, bro. We've had real life algorithm tap ins forever. That's just family shit, right?
Yeah, of course.
I just became privy to how long he actually known you.
Yeah.
The comparison he made to the person he compared to, but how long he know it was.
I told him be person.
Oh my, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Shut up.
Hey, yo.
Come on.
Shout out to
Talking way back. Yeah, yo.
Let's kill Creek Days, bro.
Shout out to all the
Yo.
Shout out to the whole fam. You
Shout
already
out.
know.
Yeah, we gonna have another good show. We've been hitting y'all niggas in the fucking mouth lately with the
Stream
shows.
reunion right now, bro. I'm containing myself. We gonna keep it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so we've been hitting these niggas in the mouth with the shows lately.
For sure.
Bringing
For
y'all
sure.
exactly what we promised y'all. And we back with another one, another talented brother,
Yep. You're right.
another person out here putting in work.
Indeed. You know I gotta do the check-ins before we get so crazy.
Yeah, man, I forgot about the day.
Gotta
You
do
know,
the check-ins. So
I'm feeling excited, bro.
come on. All right, so we starting with you. How you doing?
They was good, bro. Work kicked my ass, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going through like a crazy.
That happens.
Yeah, life hit me. Like 30, you know, they always say after 30, you know, you start to feel it.
Yeah,
You feel it a little bit,
Yes.
you know.
Yes.
Just balancing that shit can be difficult, but I think, well, I'm proud of myself for how I've been trying to balance. You know, I'm not saying I've been perfect in it, but I'm very proud of myself. Work kicked my ass,
Good
though,
to say, bro.
today. Work kicked my ass. I was a little tired, but look, I still cleaned up. I didn't wash dishes, though. I felt it like just now, cause like I did clean up everything, didn't wash dishes, but just kind of ran out of time. The nigga was tired, but I did clean up. I'm still proud, cause I could have took that nap. At work, my nigga. When I left work today,
He already planned the nap. He told me. He said, "Yo, just come through, bro."
yeah, when I left work today, bro, because usually, like, we do Class A contracting and water remediation, so we in the house. You know, we may go in a crawl space time to time, but today we were outside.
Okay.
Did you experience today like I experienced today? It was hot as fuck outside today. I mean, like, it was
too much.
like welcome to Virginia,
nah,
out here.
Damn.
And I was outside, you know, so it kicked my ass, bro. And I went to the alley last night, so I was a little tired. Shout out to the alley. But yeah, so my day was good though. Not to get off.
As long as it was good.
Yeah, it was good though.
Because it just sounded real productive.
Yeah, it was good, bro. Yeah, like I checked the boxes off, man. I went to work. I went through my emotional shit. We'll talk about it later. How was your day, bro? I'm not
It was
too
good.
much.
It's all right. It's all right. We here to fill those layers like a onion. It's all good. The day was good, bro. Can't even trip. Just trying to stay within peace and stay in elevation. That's it. That's like literally
sound like you
Oh,
went
like
to a Chinese restaurant, dude. Recently, you got a good
This
fortune
fortune cookie was like shit.
That was good. That was
It's
solid.
funny. These are all the fortune cookies ever that I've had that have just
They always,
accumulated.
they always solid.
Always, bro.
They always tell you something.
You know, that's that.
That's fire, bro.
Oh, gee, how was your day?
Beautiful.
Okay,
So
that's
I
fine.
had a great day today.
I can tell by the way you
Yeah,
smile.
you
You got a
got
good,
the
you got a
swag
good
out
vibe
there.
too.
Great
You know when a nigga rocks side to side.
Come on,
Yeah, that's fire, bro. I like that. I love that for you, bro.
I was up early. Took care of the business. I had to take care of the day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Around here we call that chicken box.
Yeah.
Check the check.
But at the end of the day, I was thinking, damn, I can't wait to get here to talk to my people. You know what
Ah,
I'm saying?
heard that, my boy.
So, like,
That's love.
So like, if I could leave any dime, any little trinket in your bucket,
Yeah,
my younger people and younger artists, man, take advantage of your time.
yeah.
Take
Sure.
advantage of your time.
That's
for
Well,
sure.
we appreciate yours today, boy. I swear to God, we do.
The fact that you even take a moment, you know, out of your schedule, out of your adult life to step over.
And to be excited about it. It makes niggas,
Really
some
appreciate
niggas
that.
too cool to say it make them feel good. And thank you.
And stop that too. Be real with
It's all
Thank you,
yourself.
bro.
platform. Yeah, this be here. This
Cause that makes the energy way better for
it.
this interview because we really do got a good interview plan. Like we're trying to take it more like Nori went through this thing where he realized like I gotta stop playing so much and say we media now.
Yeah, for sure.
So trying to step into that more. Shout out to everybody who need to reach us. I didn't wear the hat today. But yeah, we got a good interview.
covered. Yeah, we got you covered.
We got a good interview plan, bro.
Great
Thank you for
interview.
sure for coming in. For sure, value your time, bro.
Yes, time management is key.
Book up, nigga.
If you tapped into the sessions, you've heard us talk about those things and how important that is, bro.
Yeah.
And how it's applied to us in real time,
Exactly.
bro. So tap into that, especially you
Real
young
time,
YNs. I don't
all
know what you got
aspects,
going
bro.
on.
It's important because I feel like, man, I give so much time before I get to what I really want to get into for me personally. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Heavy.
I'm 10 hours in before I want to get to my own personal time. You know, what I like to get into. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
when you young, take advantage of your time for sure.
Indeed, man.
That's the plight
That's
of
the-
every good nigga out
Love
there,
that.
bro.
Sure.
And shout out to you for waking up every day and answering the call, nigga.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts,
My
man.
guy, I love a nigga like that. My nigga.
Yeah.
No homo, just real
Just
shit.
real
Like,
shit. Come on,
you know, like
man.
to hang out with stand-up niggas, be
Right.
like to be around stand-up niggas, bro. That's
Sure.
just, and y'all should hold yourself to the same thing, man. Stop
Facts.
letting your mans get away with being
Yeah, talk to
deadbeat
him.
or a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know, stop being scared of what he's gonna do or what he gonna say and tell nigga, man, that's some bitch ass shit.
Come on, nigga might turn around and hug you and be like, man, you know, I ain't never
Yeah,
heard
and
that.
if he's
You know what I'm
still the
saying?
type of person that you can't say the word bitch
My
to without
fault,
them pulling the Glock out and
Going
murdering
crazy.
everybody,
You never was nothing.
get the fuck from around
Exactly.
this nigga, bro.
Exactly.
Word.
Even if you have that thought of a person,
What they say,
doing that,
nigga,
it's already.
they don't love you, bro. That nigga ready to rob you right now.
So look, I'm gonna tap into these questions. We took time. I was like, man, you know, we gonna gather some stuff together that really makes sense to a person that's, you know, home teeth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So I've known for a while, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? But want to introduce to our tribe. We call it the tribe. That's our
Tribe.
community. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sure.
and subscribe.
Shout out
join our
y'all.
tribe. Shout out to y'all. So growing up in VA, how did the environment shape your sound or mindset as an artist? Like,
That's one thing I feel like with VA, you really gotta be adaptable. You know what I'm saying?
I heard, yo, that's so fire, bro.
goodness.
We right in the middle.
There's no way I knew this was happening.
So
We right in the
that-
middle. So
That's
That's
heavy.
A, I was from New York.
Yeah.
A, I was from Atlanta.
That's crazy.
So people, New York artists, they come down here, they get their bag up, they get their bag down here. Atlanta artists, they come and get their bag down here. I feel like with VA, we gotta stand on our own sound.
Yeah.
That's really what adds the value, you know what I'm saying, to this area right here.
Right.
But like we really gotta be adaptable, like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
fire.
I got family up here, I got family down here.
Oh,
we
my
gotta be the
nigga.
bridge.
See
Like,
how that
it's
is.
value in the
Yeah.
bridge.
I like the way you
That's
said
heavy.
adaptive. We always talk about what's the sound in Newport, right? Like
Yeah.
that's something we talk about. Being
All
Newport
the
News
time.
niggas, it's like adaptable is the best way to describe it. Now I'm
Yes, it
thinking
is.
about it, like
Yes, it
because
is.
it's like you never know what a VA artist is actually gonna sound like, or
Mhm.
you just know it's when you know. Like
Yeah.
and everybody's so different and phenomenally different. Like,
Nice.
phenomenal in what they do.
Yep.
You would never, Missy Elliott. Bro.
Yeah,
Come on.
Come on.
yeah.
She made white people love that shit.
Love.
Don't even know what she's
Had the
saying.
little white girl dancing in the video.
Killing that
Like,
shit.
come
Shout
on.
out to her.
Crushing
Wherever
that.
you
Shout
at,
out
we
to
want you to
you.
come get on the show. That
Word
would be
though,
fire.
that would be crazy.
Yeah.
We create that algorithm. Come on,
Yeah, that would be fucking
crazy.
But yeah, you know, it's
Nah,
like
that's facts.
Virginia's something in the water. It's true.
Yeah.
Truly something in the water.
I wanted to highlight one thing because you say adaptable. You know, we talk about identity, right? We also live in a military state.
Yeah.
So we're getting
Everybody bringing a little something.
Yeah,
to
so
the-
that
bring
makes it even easier to
deeper. So
understand.
now it's even going
That's
into your
why
blood.
niggas is so
Right,
attractive
right,
because
right. I love it, bro.
it's a big brewing pot of
Yeah.
fucking everybody you meet got family somewhere else, whether it's down south,
Yeah.
Yeah.
West
Right.
Coast,
Totally right.
Somewhere.
they fuck around be from Juneau, nigga, Alaska, nigga.
Yeah.
Got some Alaskan bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like
Shout out
always,
Boondocks.
like,
Shout out
you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
fire.
no
Like
matter
that.
where we go, I feel like everywhere I've been in this world, like somebody have known about Virginia.
That's
757.
facts.
I
You know
don't
what's-
care
you
where
know what
they
I'm
get
getting
excited
you know what I'm
about it.
saying? Exactly. Produce,
Yeah.
right?
a quick scan
Bad
around the room,
news.
looking at us three too. We're like racially ambiguous.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Cause I wouldn't know, like if I didn't know this nigga his whole life, I wouldn't know if he was like, you know, American black or like
Yeah.
Nigerian or
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, for sure, for
Sudanese
sure.
or something.
You just wouldn't know.
I just wouldn't know until
Right.
you know, even if you talk, you know, them niggas be sounding that regular.
Right.
And I really would not know.
Yeah. Like, yes, barely do I speak Spanish, you know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
he fuck around, take that hat off and have like two braids
Two
in the
braids,
back that
yeah,
fall flat. Like,
Hey, yo, right. Yeah, Poppy.
Dominican.
That
you know?
is
right.
hilarious.
Yo,
So where the chimichangas at, God?
Yo,
Right.
crazy.
Yeah. And I've gotten all kinds of shit, bro.
Bro,
I think I look like the original man.
that's
for
crazy.
sure,
I got
yeah.
that like that look, like
Right.
you know, skinny,
Yeah.
brown skin, handsome.
This
Yeah.
nigga.
But you know, like I'm 33. I'm sure if I was to cut my mustache and my beard off, bro,
Yeah.
I could tell you I was 15 or 16 and you would not
You
bust.
know,
You
you know
like,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Be like, little bro, the hoop, bro. Little bro was strong too, bro.
Right,
Like,
right.
little,
Why
like,
is he so
bro,
strong?
Like,
Little man syndrome.
be out there wrecking the boat.
Yeah, right.
You know
He's
what's
only
funny?
15.
Take the full
He's
meal.
only 16 right
Yo,
now.
no,
He's 33,
Look,
bro.
shout out,
Oh,
shout out,
man,
Phil.
crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, that's mad fire, bro.
You gotta hop on the camera one time because you just did exactly what I was talking about was gonna happen. Hey, this is Mr. Man Ron Philly, get in front of the camera real quick. Say what's up to the
Shout
people
out.
real quick.
What up, peoples?
Yo,
Roommate?
Oh
we
man,
tapped in.
listen, tapped in. It's a great night, bro.
Yeah, that's
This
fire.
just turned up. This
What
is
was we
crazy.
talking about real quick?
Oh,
That
so
was
no, we were
surprise.
just no. He gave me the answer in reference to just what the environment. I mean, adaptable is the
Yeah,
is the
adaptable.
most solid piece to that question. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a good answer. Like, that was fire.
So
Yeah.
Makes
now I'm
sense.
gonna ask this because let me tell you something. I didn't know you rap.
Yeah.
For as long as we was just cool,
Yeah.
but I knew you was a cool nigga too. It wasn't even just like,
Yeah.
oh, you cool. Like, oh, this is one of the cool kids.
Yeah.
You know what
My
I'm saying?
fault to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I missed the segue for the racially ambiguous thing because my nigga
What
just
you
came
mean?
in.
Oh, no,
My
that
nigga
was
just walked,
it.
he walked
That
in
was
here looking
it.
like a fucking Pacific Islander, bro.
Come on, that's crazy.
or black and
That's
Japanese.
crazy.
Word.
That's crazy.
Japanese
Nah.
mama, black daddy. You know, something like that.
Hey,
Shout out my nigga though. for sure.
Cambodian.
Tapped in, man. So I'm gonna go straight with this. Like, when was the moment for you that you were like, yeah, this is my shit. You know, I'm gonna spit. I'm gonna. I love beats. I love music. I love the sound. I love the sonic. Like, what was that moment for you?
So it's crazy, man. I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this. You know, I've been preparing for the end.
Yeah, I know you have. I know you. Let's go.
I
Yeah.
said realistically, like my mom always told me I was like, calling myself responsible to music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't say necessarily musically inclined because I ain't play no instruments and nothing like that, but I always was like a real huge fan of music. So I would say like, just growing up, just looking at like a lot of the older guys, like from where I'm from, like they was like an inspiration. Like whatever they was tapped into, like I was like, man, I want to replicate what they doing, what they got going on.
You sound just like the childhood
Like, for
that I
sure.
know, bro.
So like just seeing them, just like that definitely played like a heavy influence. And then not to date myself, but See, I ain't no young man.
I turned 42 weeks ago. I turned 42 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
The best thing about it, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's more inspirational than you think to see a person of your age still passionate about what they do. That's just inspirational, bro.
Sure.
And a lot of people oftentimes feel shameful about wanting to be a rapper, or wanting to be a podcaster. Like,
I want to tap into that.
Like, come on, my nigga, like, you can't be afraid, bro. If you're afraid, bro, you already doing yourself.
I think it's like a support, bro. I really
I mean,
do.
it
I
could
think,
be, but it just starts
the
with
moment somebody starts spitting and then you profile who they are, you just immediately cut them.
I mean, I think
You don't even listen. You know what I'm saying? You immediately cut them.
The only way to go into it confidently and being able to take that, because it comes with it, is starts with self, bro.
It does start with self.
It starts with self, and then people do this all the time. They start a post online, read that shit 3-4 times.
Yeah.
How many people you think take Instagram pictures, right?
Yeah.
Trying to look cool, like,
Right.
and look at that shit like, delete that bitch.
Right.
People,
every time.
and that's just
Crazy.
that's something that most
Judgment
people
of
have
self is crazy,
most people overindulge on that.
Yeah.
Post too much.
Oh man.
But
yes.
the underrated part of that is how many people are afraid of judgment from the outside that they won't even post nothing, but be online all day, watching everybody else looking happy as fucking at home. They scared to post a picture online, scared to speak online, because you got rude people that's like, bitch, that's stupid,
Right.
and they gonna cry.
They gonna get all broken
They
up.
gonna cry and talk to their mom like, he called me freaking stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
they're like, you don't even know this person though. Like, this
Don't
ain't
even
even.
no one.
but that's the
No,
world. That's the
nothing.
world we live in, though. Don't be afraid,
Shit
man.
is sickening, man.
Don't be afraid,
You gotta
man.
understand. Everybody got their own vision, and just because can't nobody else see it, don't mean that it's wrong. You gotta lock in and see what you can see. Everybody can see what you can see. You know what I'm saying? That's why God give you that vision.
You gotta believe it
So you gotta-
wholeheartedly.
you gotta-
Like,
you gotta- you
can't
gotta
be out
tap
here
in.
faking it. If
Yeah,
you're gonna do
see
it, you
it
gotta
through.
believe
You know what I'm
it.
saying? Like sometimes, like you'll go in and it might not play out how it play out in your mind, but you just gotta see it through. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it don't work out how you envision it, it's a lesson that you got to learn.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's a
You
lesson
learn
have to get
something
through.
because you learn how not to do
Never
it.
a boss. Never a
And if
boss.
you're doing it right,
Yeah.
learning not to do it, you learn
It's
how
part of
to.
that.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
you was
come
learning
on.
how to do it.
Yeah,
Hopefully, you
yeah,
figured
shit,
out how to do it.
Exactly.
Not just learn how not to do it, but
Right.
found the solution to fix it.
Come on.
But that's the key part that niggas skip too. Like,
Yeah.
niggas will fail and then don't figure out why they failed. Just say, damn, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
You know?
take no time to analyze what happened.
You
At
have to
all.
find-
It just happened.
You have
don't
to
take
find
time
the,
to see what
you have
did.
to find the solution to why. you
It makes
fucked up.
no
That's
sense.
a,
Yeah, man. And if you stumble again, cool.
Part of life.
Another lesson, bro.
Yeah.
Part of life,
love
my
that.
nigga. You fall enough, your knees get harder, bro.
You just said stumble. Like my man told me this one time. He said, man, it ain't where you fell at, it's where you stumbled at. You know what I'm saying? People get focused on where they fell at. You know, circle back, see where you stumbled at. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that led to the fall. You know what I mean?
Now read the start with that way.
Keep that stumble. You know what I mean?
Fire, bro.
That's pretty heavy.
You know what I'm saying? Be evidence before the fall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so,
Yeah, pay attention to the
For
details
sure.
of that. Because that's what's going to prevent that fall.
Exactly. You can
You gotta
recalibrate. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta
can
learn,
regain
bro.
your balance. You know what I'm saying? Catch it early.
You could fall all the time and get so good at falling that it don't hurt no
It don't
more.
even
Right.
hurt.
That don't make you
no
any
more.
less of a stupid ass nigga because you're
No.
still falling. Like, you be like,
Right.
man, what the fuck? Just because it don't hurt, don't
But
that
at
way.
some point,
Don't mean you're not dumb as a bitch. Like, come
No.
on, my nigga. Like,
This
no.
one man
It
named
gets to the point
Thomas Edison.
when your
man.
friends start being like, he alright.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he good. He do that all the time. He good.
Right.
You need a friend that's gonna say, bitch, stop falling with your stupid ass. Like, I'll pick you up.
Bro.
Nigga. Stop falling.
I'm tired of cats kind of like just looking at people hurt. You know what I'm saying? You know your man's hurt. We ain't talking about money either. We just talking about the psyche, bro.
Yeah.
Talk to
It
your
gets
people,
into
bro.
it gets into
You know
a
what I'm saying?
communication thing. You know,
Yeah,
people
for
are
sure.
people deal with people on such a surface level. Even people that they really like claim to like love, people with real titles and shit in their life, like moms, dads, brothers, sisters. You know,
Yeah. I got
you
you.
love them, but it be at such a surface level. Like, you can have a mom for 50 years and never really know your mama just because
True.
communication.
Very
People be
true.
afraid to tell a nigga they being a bitch ass nigga, like,
Yeah, that's true.
or like, nigga, I want to punch you in the face right now.
Yeah.
niggas be scared to say that because they worried about what somebody gonna say and how they gonna feel. But if you really care about somebody, it's like hard to not say that. In my mind, you know, or at least find a way to make sure that your sentiment gets across to them in a way that's gonna most effectively help the situation. You know, it's like, because I don't never want to have to fight any of my niggas, but if we have to like fight to
get whatever's passed, whatever.
We can't do that. I love niggas and I think we mature enough that we can, but it's more like the communication is the most important thing. Like, like nigga talk. Say that shit. If you don't say it, nigga, I fuck them out.
Come on, that's real.
Don't make me tell you. That's another thing. I'm shirts all day, bro. I've been saying some shit like shirts. When I say you fall enough and these get harder, that's a shirt.
Right.
So, I don't know if this is too early, you tell me, but well, maybe not. Let me just go straight at it. Like, if you could describe your style when it comes to rap, bro, when it comes to what you put out, you know what I'm saying? How would you describe it?
So I would say my first rapper that I feel like I emulate my style off of, like I always like my first favorite rapper for real was Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good nigga to
so like just the qualities of Jadakiss, like you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't taking no verses off. You know what I'm saying? So of course, is it like, you know what I'm saying? Line for line, ball for ball, of course, I'm not Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying? I'm me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I come with that similar, you know what I'm saying, approach. I would say, like,
okay, that's a high bar that you set for yourself. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, even the sheer mention of Jadakiss has my antennas.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
So one thing that
fresh off watching the verses.
And you know what?
You see that, like, yo, the master class Jadakiss put on. I feel like that is the epitome of an MC.
You
like,
watch it over.
I feel like Jadakiss, Nas is a pillar. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny though. That's why I thought you were gonna say.
You know what I'm saying?
I really essentially thought you was gonna say Nas.
You know you're a real fan. Like you can go to a Nas concert and like really like be excited of doing things. I love Nas. Don't get me wrong. I love a nigga who be, but I'm not that big of a fan that I would even go to a Nas. Like if it was Nas and like I wouldn't even be that hype. Kanye though, that nigga was anywhere in the general vicinity, bro. Now that's some shit I would probably spend now $300 for this.
If you were to ask Kanye at a certain time, he would have said, "I want to pull the audience, the audience that guy was pulling." You know what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, I don't know about now. It's another difference with
Sunday service, bro.
I'm mad.
I wanted to experience that shit so bad, bro. Right? So stirring, nigga. Shout out Kanye.
You know anybody that ever experienced that? I wish I could even.
Have you ever seen Jadakiss in concert?
I have not seen Jadakiss
for real. So I saw Jadakiss in concert. He came to the Anthem Coliseum. It was Jadakiss, Jeezy, T.I., K. Michelle. Was it K. Michelle?
Jada was on that?
Yeah, Jada was on that shit too. Shit was fire. Had a great time, bro. Shout out to Jeezy, bro. Yeah. Seeing Jeezy perform in concert take you right back to like 8th grade, right?
Under the
CD player.
Under the influence
getting up for the bus, nigga.
Same shit.
1 through what? Like I don't know how many. Started from the beginning.
I went to the first one.
Rap, nigga.
The first
That's the one.
That shit was fire.
No. When it rained, right?
Yeah.
That's the one.
Wiz, Snoop.
Jeezy
was there too?
Yes. Jeezy performed before Wiz, and what's wild is it was in the daytime, bro.
Shout out to the boys.
It was like right before dark, right?
Shout out to the boys in the cut. That's Ill Feel.
That's Ill Feel. You already know. He had it so rocking, you almost forgot it was Wiz. Shit, like cause he had performed 4 records and it was like nothing to him, bro.
That's the
but he had that shit.
Yeah. I see what you're doing.
Shout out Jeezy, bro. Real talk, because I've never seen an artist that could go literally for years before the same 4 or 5 joints and all of them.
That was my first time going to an actual concert too, and I went with my shorty, bro. And I went to a Yolanda Adams concert. It was like a church concert.
Yeah.
And that shit was fire too.
No, for real.
But it was a good experience, bro.
Yeah.
And you said you haven't seen Jada in concert. Oh, you gotta do that, bro.
What year was that concert, yo?
Whoa. What was that influence joint?
15?
Maybe it was.
It was at the, it was like at the amphitheater too, right?
It was. Yep. That rain.
Like
That rain was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. It rained nuts. I saw people sliding.
Bro,
Alright,
it's always, it seems like always some crazy rain. Like, what
I
is like
seen
a
niggas sliding
concert or a
before.
function?
Crazy.
Word.
Now,
Alright, hey,
it being
quick.
outside was nuts.
Real quick.
Huh?
Best live performance, TV or in person, that you've
Great question.
ever seen delivered by a rap artist,
Come on.
or just an artist. Period. It don't even gotta be a rap artist. You can say Michael Jackson. I can't argue. Have you ever seen?
Or
Yeah.
that you see.
Something
on
that
TV
made you say,
or live.
something that made you say,
Anything
"Damn,
that you was like, oh my god.
that was good."
I ain't gonna lie to you. So, a couple years ago, so I ain't really been to too many live shows in Europe and
So you
China.
went something in the water.
With the Some in the Water.
Okay.
Kid
Year
Cudi,
one?
because the spin back,
Oh, you
the
went to
spin back.
DC.
Nah, that DC one, the one that was sitting here.
I
The
thought you
second,
was talking about the ground shaking year one.
Oh.
but I probably say
I was
Kid
gonna tap
Cudi.
in.
Kid Cudi probably made me a fan that night. man,
Oh,
for real,
really?
man.
That's
Kid-
fine.
That's not a name I would expect.
Cudi
you to
rocked
say.
out,
Oh.
like Cudi, like.
But I've heard Cudi
Shout
does
out Kid
well.
Cudi.
Yeah,
live performance
Cudi had
wise.
that shit rocky.
Yeah, because he is a true musician, bro.
He's a,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? That's a fact.
and he's a true individual,
Yeah,
artist.
right,
you know,
right.
got a lot of
That's
shit
him
that
up there.
you may
You know what I'm
agree
saying?
with, you may not agree with. I can
Right,
understand
right,
how
you rock
he's
to him.
how he can be a controversial figure to some folks who sensitive about stuff. Shout out Kid Cudi. He's doing a good job of being an artist and dealing with the stuff he's dealing with on mainstream too. Like,
Yeah, we
you know,
know. What's that? You seen? What's the movie? Just a quick shout to what's it called? Trap. Was it Trap? Have you seen it? M. Night Shyamalan joint.
is that the shit?
Where Cudi's in it. He plays a rock star.
Like a
or something.
serious acting role.
Right, but he's wild in it.
He's being himself.
He's
That
being
nigga-
different. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say.
Bro.
But it's crazy that you see
like a-
somebody like
it's like
that
a synonym
randomly
for
in a
being
film
different.
like that. So different. You know what I'm saying? But
Different.
the fact that he's even thought of to be in movies like that, you're
Yeah.
like, Cudi's nice. You know
Hey, bro,
what I'm saying?
what was
He's
it
that
about
guy.
his performance that really stood out? Like, would he like command the crowd, or was he like delivery was crazy?
I
Did
was-
he get sentimental and cry? Like,
I was
cry
saying-
with me.
I would say the way he commanded the crowd, cause like he had like the prime time spot for real. So like,
Okay.
so it's just like, you know, with Some in the Water, you know, like during the day, it got a lot of basically I would say competition. It's like more than one stage.
Right, all these
It's more than one different artists compete with each other. So
Right.
you know, so it was like he was like prime time. So like I really, I
Big
was
stage style.
Yeah,
Big
so
stage.
everybody's.
They get on the loud and say,
Yeah.
Kid Cudi's about to
Yeah.
perform.
Right.
but it was just like so. Not only just
I've
me
never
personally,
been
but
to
just
a
seeing
music
how the crowd
Never
reacted.
been
So
to
it's
a
just like, of course, I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm a low key fan, but just seeing how other people react. You know, you look to the left, you look to the right, like, God damn, like, well,
White girls
Yeah,
start
why
pulling
you-
their titties out.
man, that's what I'm
Kid
saying.
Cudi's so weird. They don't just be titties getting pulled out. That's what make you walk the fuck away. Shout out Kid Cudi. I'm not mad at it, but you know, Kid Cudi's he's like one of the original weird niggas who was like really accepted by most people, you know. But the more you learned about him, the weirder shit got.
Yeah.
But like I said, he's an artist, free to do whatever you want to do, my nigga. Shout out Kid Cudi. And
Let me tell you
anybody
something. You brought up
who
that.
feels that way.
You brought up that something in the water. And I forgot the ground was fucking shaking. I'm gonna be real with you. I forgot about that. Yeah, I didn't.
I heard about it.
No. So
This was the first one, the second
the
one.
first one.
And,
So when so Pharrell didn't crush it. Don't get me wrong, that shit was rocking. But when Jay came out, that was
What did
crazy
they do front?
because it made you it had you
Like
thinking.
did he come
They
out
didn't-
and do
they-
front and first? Like is that when
For
he came
real,
out?
They've been nah.
Because Pharrell brought him out like at like features.
Yeah, but he didn't bring him in on a song, but it got quiet.
Oh,
He came out
okay.
and niggas was roaring. You know what I'm saying? Like it made you really think you were standing on the stage of how the ground was shaking
Heard
because
that.
the
I heard the
fucking
sand was
sand.
quivering,
I
jumping.
mean, don't get me wrong. I'm right here because I'm with bro, so we had to shout out, bro. We had the stage,
That
but
shit- that
when I'm
shit
looking
had-
back and seeing people, they're like
That shit shut the internet down,
rumbling.
bro.
It was great. It was great. I ain't
For
gonna front.
everybody who didn't go, you
was
can
good.
relate to endless scroll of watching everybody having the fucking time of their life.
Yeah, that was
All
good.
day.
I ain't gonna lie.
And it was everybody, nigga. It was the celebrities, the mailman, the bitch from Kroger.
Yeah.
She said your ex-girlfriend and
So
her
you
new
saw-
nigga like, we like,
So you saw
damn,
like everybody
but
on the what's the Virginia Beach hotels and all that, you know, they out on the balconies.
Yeah.
But you're seeing like 8 people onto you. So I'm
How
gonna
much
keep
you
it
think
real
those-
with
how
you.
much
You're
you think
thinking
those-
one of these joints are gonna fall.
How much did they say those balcony rooms was running?
No.
Something.
12,
Probably
15,
crazy.
something
Yeah.
stupid.
Or it probably was more than
I mean,
that.
it makes sense to run it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
You know,
when is this
ain't no
ever gonna
fun.
happen again? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Look at it now. It's struggling now.
10 bands.
Shout out
somebody
for
with
but still, that's just tough.
I
You know
Yeah,
what I
they
mean?
bring us all the
We
celebrities.
gotta spin back.
Hey,
And
and
they
segue
families and
off
shit
of
like
that.